We're going live. Now. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay. We're the D&D initiative, and we are going to play some Descent into Avernus. Sean, what's going on?
Last session you guys had shown up at Mad Maggie, the Night Hag's lair, essentially, Fort Knucklebone, where you all made individual deals, getting some quite powerful magic items at varying levels of cost, as well as kind of tapping into some of Lulu's memories. So the main takeaways now are to go to revive Udo. The person that she pointed you to talk to is the wizard Mordenkainen, who's supposed to show up at the Tower of Erm soon enough.
Right.
And that...
Did you call me Udo, by the way?
I said to revive Udo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
That Ecstasy has 10 days to retrieve this missing tapestry for Mad Maggie. If not, literally just fucking dies.
Good deal.
Huge play. Beggar made a deal to take away the shield.
God damn it! I got fucked at Maggie's. All my fault.
And then let's see what else is there. Mary got some armor that is literally welding to her skin, has become a part of her. So that's probably not great because it also gives her disadvantage on all saving throws. But her AC is higher.
By a lot.
Yeah, by a lot.
I don't remember any of this.
So Beggar had just buried the shield of the Hidden Lord holding Gargoth underneath the ground underneath Maggie's fort, but she doesn't know the specific location, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, it's just on her grounds. And the entire time, by the way, while you were digging, Gargoth was started off calmly trying to kind of I don't know any of the names, but doesn't the NPC from the Portal games get increasingly more mad at you as you continue through the game?
She's slowly losing her mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Gargoth's very calm, trying to reason with you, but you hold off, and then as
you don't want to do this.
You do not want to do this. Starts freaking out, but you hold on. Yeah. You get the job done. And now you guys are all heading to Haramon's Hill. Partially just because you've decided that is your way to cross the River Styx.
Also, that's where Yale might be.
Yeah, you were thinking Yale, the spirit of Yale might be there. And yeah, so I think actually, if everybody is good, we're gonna just pick up right there. It actually only takes a short time to get to Haramon's Hill, probably 2 hours. In your Infernal War Machine. Also, you guys got 3 soul coins, which is the equivalent of 9 days worth of fuel, essentially. Why did I do it this way? It's like I've never
used
rolled 20 before. I'm not gonna make you guys keep track of it hour by hour. I'll keep track of the days.
Yeah, but we've used 1 charge of 1 coin. That's how it works, right?
So you have to put the whole coin into these
Gotcha.
At a time.
And we can't take it back out or something, right?
Yeah. So, but you maybe over time, or if you want to investigate, you could try to figure out what else you can do with these soul coins. Mm-hmm. At any point. So as you're approaching Haramon's Hill, there are these wrought iron trees made of iron. That line this trail leading up to the summit of this hill, and you can see on these trees are knights, in the armor with the badge of the Hell Riders, impaled on the trees, writhing in torment. And there are these what are they called? Sturges? Is that the word I want? That are literally sucking their blood as they're being tortured on these trees. And yeah, that kind of you can actually see on the map, right? Like it leads up this trail, then finally up to the top of the hill. So
Do these tortured knights have any personal effects that catch my eye?
what do you mean by personal effects?
You know, like something I could easily take from them and carry with me for when I
Oh,
inevitably go back to the Raven Queen.
Um,
Yo, wait, who's driving right now?
I think I am.
Which
I'm
is ridiculous.
Yeah, can you pull closer to one of these trees as we drive by so I can
can't
just
wait
like
till there's a stat
reach
check.
out the window?
Oh,
What are you saying?
I don't think you're gonna be able to reach it out the window like that. I think you'd probably have to stop.
All right, I'll make a move later.
Okay.
What did you say,
Um,
Dan?
Mhm.
What did you say?
I said I can't wait till there's stat checks. Because when there's stat checks, you're gonna regret not having me behind the wheel.
Or will we?
I like that we're not even like actually driving. It's not like there's like it's like a video game where like you get to be behind the wheel and control it. We're just like fighting over who gets to describe ourselves driving the vehicle.
Over-
Danny, I feel like you have a pretty valid argument. You have a whole campaign of experience driving in Apocalypse World.
It's true.
The take over driving. I only started driving because Danny was unconscious when we got it.
You have been hard against me taking the wheel back.
Because you were being mean about it.
I just said I wanted to drive.
the evil aura of hell begins to seep in and turn against each other.
Oh boy.
The path actually does eventually narrow to the point where it would be kind of difficult to navigate your vehicle through. So you could get out. I mean, you could, or it's observed from a distance. Somebody make a perception check for me.
I have +5.
Go for it, kid.
Too late. Maybe. I thought I clicked it, but maybe I didn't.
I clicked it as well and it went really slow.
Damn it, Greg.
God damn it.
Fuck, bro.
So
Gwen clicked it first. I vote that we use her roll.
So, at the very least, you can tell that these little insects that are drawing the blood seem to be moving in a systemized manner. Like there's a pattern to it. They're not just like flying around toward it. Like they will go up to a victim, take blood, and then start heading up the hill. And then like other ones will be coming down the hill, and there's like a loop going on.
They don't seem phased by us just driving past them, or did they not see us?
They
Alright.
I mean they like will move out of the way
Yeah,
and not run into you, but they don't seem to care.
but it's not like we were accidentally hiding from them.
Yeah. And as you drive past like the victim, they are alive on these things, and they it's mostly unintelligible, but it'll like cry out to you like for help.
Guys, I'm real sorry. We can't help you.
They seem particularly fixated on you, actually, Ecstasy. They just some of them staring like dead at you, like dead eyes. Some of them screaming in pain and reaching out specifically at you behind the driver's wheel.
Yeah.
Maybe. What do you guys do?
So
How many sturges are there?
Like
Like a ton?
a ton,
All right. I thought.
more than you can count.
Yeah.
So at the very top of the hill,
This is what they look like.
Ugh.
Yummy.
Oh, fun. They can fly.
Yeah.
it's horrific. Looks
Um,
like an anteater.
Are you going to the top of the hill?
Yeah, I wanted to see what my options were for leaping. For driving over the hill onto the trying to make a jump.
Oh, gotcha. To try to get to the other side. Yeah.
But
So
also just see what's at the top.
that would require a check using land vehicles for sure.
Um
It would definitely be doable, like if you came at an angle, not on the path, and then like left across sideways. It would be possible. It probably would damage your vehicle somewhat, but
that makes
We
sense.
have Marin, do you feel confident you would be able to repair a broken vehicle?
I can do anything. I can fix anything.
I
can
like
do
the confidence
absolutely
on you.
anything. Are you what?
So I like the confidence, homegirl.
Danny, did Ecstasy get out of the vehicle to go investigate the top?
Well, what do I
Or
see?
just viewing from the so it does seem that you can even see in the picture that it is leading to one main big iron tree. And that seems to be where the Sturges are going to and then coming from. From the distance that as close as you can get on the vehicle, in the vehicle, that's as much as you can tell.
Gotcha.
I just want to reiterate real quick before we just try and jump over the river that this is one of the options where Yale might be, who is our only lead on where the whatever it's called.
Yeah, no,
Tapestry
we
might
should
be.
definitely not.
We should investigate here first before.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree.
So should we find a place to park the whip?
Yes.
Yeah, just park it up behind that iron tree over there.
Is there keys we can take with us?
Yeah, we left with gas in the tank.
Exactly. Someone could just hop up on this thing and just start.
I don't have any sort of ward. Oh, speaking of ward, I'm gonna cast Death Ward on each of us.
Okay.
It'll last for 8 hours. So.
What does
So that
do
is
exactly?
that's 5
The next time you drop down to what would be 0 HP, you drop down to 1.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
No
I have an idea. I could keep my real body in the car and then transfer my consciousness to my echo, so that the movement is less impeded and I can see and hear through it. My real body would basically still be in there, just unconscious. But if someone tried to hop in and leave, I could just switch back and I'd be in there with them.
Mark.
What happens if your echo gets shot down? Does it just go away and you wake up?
Yeah. Normally it can't be more than 30 feet away from me, but when I do this, it can be 1,000. So we're pretty set with that.
And what if someone kills your unconscious body or attacks?
I mean,
we have Death Ward on you.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm deafened and blinded, but I'm pretty sure I can still tell if someone attacks me. They'll just have advantage. They'll have advantage on the first attack against me until I go back into my body.
Got you. Just making sure.
Yeah, so I'll do that as we get out and go to investigate.
Okay.
Can we communicate with your Echo Knight at all? Are they capable of communication?
I don't think that I can speak through it. But I can definitely hear you. Yeah, I can definitely hear you. If I figure out something important and I need to relay it, I could still theoretically just yell it really loud with my real body. I'm deaf and blind, but it's not like I forget how to talk, right? So.
Or you could do some sort of hand signals or whatever.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of if something happens to your real body and you need to drive away on the thing real fast, if we should have some sort of rendezvous point.
Explain that a little bit more. Do you mean
if something happens to your unconscious body and you're there's 5 people, I cannot fight all of them all at the same time, and the rest of us are far away enough that we won't be able to help you. You could theoretically just drive away in the demon grinder to escape this danger.
Right, yeah.
But then we wouldn't have any way of communicating to find where you and the vehicle are. So we should have a meetup point in case something like that were to happen.
We could just meet towards Maggie's,
that's what I was
kind of south, in the southern direction, just because it's the only place we're familiar with, really, to some extent.
And we have it on good authority that this place might not be the most consistent. So yeah, I think a general meeting place is a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, break.
All right. Yeah. I hop out of my own body as everyone hops out of the car.
Okay. So, as you approach, you can see that there is in fact one seemingly important person impaled on that large tree at the top. And as you all approach, once again, locks eyes directly with you, Ecstasy. He goes, "Oh my goodness! Finally, somebody with the authority. Please, please release me from this. I've done my time. Please set me free."
If you've done your time, why has no one else come?
We're in hell, you idiot.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Maybe your time is eternity. What did you do to get here?
I repented. I went to. I swear.
I personally don't believe in retribution, to be honest with you.
What race is this person?
They are an elf. They're an elf vampire actually.
Oh,
Oh,
What do we
interesting.
know about Yale? Do we know?
Yale is a human, I believe. So it's definitely not Yale.
Okay.
Yale. This is also a man.
Oh, okay, Yale was the okay, yeah.
Yale
Yeah.
was Zariel's old pal.
Yep.
Mhm.
She and Lulu were wandering around after Zariel turned, but she took the sword, and then there's a whole big thing where the demons were chasing after them, and then they plunged the sword in, and then the place expanded into a citadel, and then yeah.
Mhm.
So that's Yale. But this is not Yale.
What did you do?
I was cowardly. When we came here, well, all of us were here.
Oh, you're cowards.
Yes, we
Oh, I don't need to hear anything.
no, please listen. You don't understand. We came through the portal in here and it was terrible. We had no chance. We would never win. So we turned back to but the we didn't mean to, but the portal closed behind us, cutting off Zariel and her closest friends. But we weren't trying to betray her.
I don't know, man. It's
You could insight check that.
what do you want me to do? You know,
You are you not a knight of hell?
I would say I'm more like a
could release
marquis, you insubordinate piece of shit.
Even better, even better.
Is it better that you messed up my rank? I have worked. What would you give us if we released you from this? What can you offer us?
What is it that you seek?
We're looking for someone, actually. Who we
Well,
heard we might
We may be able to cut out the middleman. We're looking for the bleeding citadel.
I have heard them speak of this while they pass through, but I don't know that location. Who is it that you?
Yeah.
Is it one of my old? Why else would you have come here if it wasn't one of my old companions? Is it?
Lucian said Yale.
Yeah,
Yeah. I just blurted Yale. Yeah.
Yale, as far as I know, was killed a long time ago.
Can I insight check that?
Yep, go for it.
I'm pretty sure we know that Yale is dead. We're looking for.
Fuck. God damn it. Well, this. Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
I'm stupid. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So my guess would be Yale is in some upper plane, maybe the realm of Torm.
Well, we heard that her spirit might be wandering around this hill. Speaking of, are you Haruman?
No. Haruman is the person that is in charge of this place.
Okay.
He's an evil man. Too evil for this. For here, I would even say he tortures me and my companions day in and day out. I
I gotta be honest.
I'm not a praying man anymore, obviously. But I could certainly be of use to you if you released me from here. Maybe at least use some of my old connections. I'm sure some of the old Hell Riders that fled with me are still alive. Maybe they would have information on Niel's whereabouts.
I mean, if they have information and you're in the same position as they are, or they're in the same position as you are,
Well,
I think
some
we
of
should be
them,
making a deal with them,
some
not
of them,
you.
That's a
but
great point.
that
That's
is
a great point, Baker.
Doesn't really sound like you have a lot to offer us here. I start walking away.
No, he kind of yells out, yeah, no, please, but how you wouldn't be able to find them? You don't know their names.
I think I could just look for the vampire elves who are stuck on giant trees.
Not. You
I
see,
figure
you
they're not
don't
all
know the
vampire
full.
elves.
You don't know the full story.
You just hear me yell from the demon grinder. Then quit beating around the bush. What is it?
Well, I'm not going to tell you the full story because then you actually could just walk away.
I mean, we can
I'm desperate, but not stupid.
This whole time, are like sturges coming up?
Yep,
So,
and
like,
they're
what is
actually, you can see they're actually injecting blood into him to keep him, the vampire, going.
Okay.
So wait, he's just impaled? Like the process would literally just be like running him back up the tree?
Yeah, pulling him off here. Ready?
Oh, wow.
Can you guys see that? Yeah, that's him.
That's pretty gnarly.
That's awesome.
Jesus.
That
Can-
sucks.
Can I, like, tear off a piece of his cloak?
Yeah, sure.
I don't want him to notice, though. Like, can I slide a hand in?
There's no way you can approach him and tear. How are you going to get close enough to do that? You can
Pretend you're going
try.
in for
Just
a
get
hug.
real close to
I'll
his
do the
face and be
pick-
like, you listen to me, buddy. Do a little like close up
I'll
magic
do the
while
pick.
you're like
I'll do like the pickpocket thing where they touch you somewhere else to misdirect you. Like,
All right,
I'll touch him on his shoulder while saying or yelling something. I guess really far away.
It's a nice calm touch.
Make
You're
a
just
make a sleight of hand check for
Hey
me.
buddy, look over here!
Oh,
On the
yeah.
other side, your echo is just like
Let's see how this goes. My rolls have not been on point so far.
what if you say, if you don't look at my left hand and keep your eyes focused on my right hand, I'll help you down. And you just like start going with your...
As you approach, he goes, no, do not touch me. Do not touch me. If anybody who doesn't have the proper authority tries to release me, they will doom us all. I do not want you to face the wrath of Haruman as I do.
I'm gonna rip it off anyway. I'm not trying to release him.
Okay.
I don't like how you said okay.
Yeah, no, I think that could still be construed as like...
the moment you rip it off, I look towards you. And I'm like, you've doomed us.
Haven't we learned to stop touching things that, like, seemingly probably aren't a good idea?
There's one
This
thing
guy
that
is-
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
there's one thing that all D&D party members have in common, and that is their insistence upon touching things that should not be touched.
This is a prime opportunity for me. All right, I don't think you understand. This guy has been through a lot.
Before we potentially roll initiative, I just wanted to mention that I'm pretty sure we ended last session taking short rests and like rolling hit die.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So if people who are not at full HP intended to be at full HP but didn't roll their hit die.
I should probably do that.
I stopped because I got halfway, just about.
Oh wait, all right. So people did roll hit die. They just didn't
Yeah.
go all the way up. Okay.
I figured 5 or 6 HP is not the biggest deal, and I want to have them all back.
That's what you think.
We'll see. Yeah. Is Haruman gonna show up and yell at me now?
Yeah. Somehow, like, without you even noticing, just immediately right behind you, he just appears.
Oh God.
He is an older-looking half-elf gentleman. He has a rapier at his side and a shield, but doesn't seem to be wearing any armor.
Can you copy paste my token, please?
It's
Well,
here.
that's an echo. My real body is not there.
I'm not sure if it really matters that
Oh.
much.
I mean, it does. I have to be able to keep track of both, don't I?
Yeah. Copy fucking. You can put yourself down.
I'm not
here.
trying to like. I'm not trying to like cheese or anything. Like I just need 2 tokens, or else one of me is going to be invisible on the map. Like,
You win.
we're all adjusting to the new book, Sean. Okay, it's okay.
What is going on here?
I'm like,
Back
I
away.
back away, but I'm still holding the claw.
Further.
I don't move. I don't move an inch.
Looks directly at you, Ecstasy. We've reached the point where people are showing up that recognize your rank. It's fun. He says, "Is this man under your command?
Unfortunately,
You let him disrespect my territory like this?
he just did it. He's new.
Clear."
Honestly, we met him like a day ago, and honestly, the longer we go, I'm tiring. I'm tiring.
I'm like feeling my way out of the demon grinder, just blind still. And I'm like, Haruman, you have to understand. I had no intentions of disrespecting you or releasing him. I simply wanted a souvenir to bring back to
Well,
the
are you going
Raven
to
Queen.
punish him?
If that's your wish.
Not you.
I guess. Like,
Let me see it.
that's not why I came, but
No. You're subordinate. Believe me, let me take care of the people I'm in charge of, and you take care of the people you're in charge of.
I figured a stern talking to would probably do the trick.
You can just hit my echo and it'll disappear. It doesn't really matter. I don't know if he would take that.
I think he would know.
Listen, I know that you're new around here, but things have to be done the way that they're done. You understand?
Why couldn't I do the things that I do them with my subordinates?
Well, you know what they say. When in Rome.
Ecstasy laughs too. What are you gonna do if I don't?
Oh, wow, you really are new.
Alright.
I'll simply have to kill you.
I was hoping it didn't have to be like that.
I look at him like, do what you gotta do.
I'll take my
What is your business here?
we are seeking out the Citadel of Blood, and as a secondary, we're looking for someone who we think knows where it is, named Yale. Like the school.
Certainly ambitious, aren't we?
I'd say we're fairly ambitious, yeah.
Vargoth has certainly installed some purpose into you, hasn't he?
I like to think that it was there all along.
Maybe, but not focus.
I'm young.
Yes, you are. And it seems that you're making quite big moves in a game that you don't understand yet.
Isn't that
Typically,
you?
before you're gonna go around and going over people's heads, trying to. What do you work? Notices the sword on your belt and says, "What? Working with hags, making these big moves. You'd at least like to get your own ducks in a row first." Motions over to Lucian.
You're talking a lot of shit, yo.
Well, you came onto my territory.
Well, maybe you have the information we need.
Oh, I certainly do. As does the man behind you.
I turn to him.
Who?
You have the information?
Haruman.
Wait.
He was referencing Haruman.
Gotcha.
Nobody else here has the information besides those two. Haruman's like, I wasn't lying to you. Like, I was look.
Wait,
you
what's the
see my
vampire's
badge.
name? I'm confused now.
Fuck, I got all confused. The vampire's name is Jasper.
Okay.
I got fucking confused.
Now
That's
I'm on board.
Yeah, you didn't even learn his name yet. Jasper is the vampire on the tree. So we've got Jasper and Haruman. That's my bad. Yeah, Jasper's like, you can see my badge. I was a Hell Rider. So was he.
I see.
And Haruman goes, yes, but only one of us betrayed the entire Legion and got many of their friends killed.
Damn.
Loyalty is an important thing. Loyalty and obedience. Respect.
Find out what it means to me.
Okay, wait.
Well, if you're not going to do it, I will. And starts walking. You still have your clone out, Lucy, and draws his blade.
Is he walking towards me or the clone?
Yeah, and says kneel.
What?
Kneel.
Sorry, I'm a bit hard of hearing when I'm in this mode.
This mode. What? Petulant child?
My expression is just like nothing. Nothing changes.
Oh god, I don't
Is
know how
he
to act
going
on
to
this. My
obey
authority's
or
being
not?
tested.
I look at you, Danny. Like if you don't do something, you know what I'm gonna do.
I say, oh fuck, what do I say? What do I say? I say, stand down. My men are mine.
Very well. Then draw your blade.
I walk up to fucking Lucian, and I just backhand him with like the broad of my sword.
Shit.
Oh, nice. I'll
And
actually,
well,
I'll.
at that point, then the echo dissipates, right?
Are you gonna hit my echo, or are you gonna come up to me at the Demon Grinder?
He was walking up to.
Like he was
He
walking.
was
Wait.
walking up to. He didn't know. He didn't know about at the time.
The real one. So
Yeah.
he's walking up to the echo.
I've been talking to him from the real one.
I just imagined you were
Oh,
yelling.
that's true. That's true. He's like trickery.
And this one is like hazy. It's like it looks ethereal almost.
Yeah.
So I think he would at least
know.
get the idea, even if he hasn't seen this
All right.
before.
Yeah.
Then we're all over here now. I don't know
Yeah.
if anybody else has followed.
Go ahead and strike me down, Danny.
I just hit you with the broad,
Yeah.
like the blunt. Yeah.
How much
Jake.
damage do I take?
Take. What's your strength score, Danny?
Oh, +3.
Take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
3. Roll 3d100.
Well, yeah. Well, I see your problem. You run an incredibly lenient business here.
Jesus God,
You
man.
didn't even draw blood.
I spit a little bit out of my mouth. Not towards him, though. You know, not taking it that far.
All right. Well, you'll all leave at once then, and I'll be back to my business.
Danny, he knows where the Citadel is.
Where's the Citadel? Answer me, you. Wait, no. Take off that part.
Did
I
you
don't
just say knave or something?
I was gonna say name.
Do we have to go back to the Gwen rule? If you get 3 retcons.
Yeah, we probably do.
Yeah.
Why would I possibly tell you where my patron's most feared like threat is. What would I possibly gain from that?
Well, maybe you could gain something else. We're pretty capable people.
How do you feel about soul coins?
He pulls out a pouch. He's got like 60 of them.
61's bigger than 60.
Like jingles a little bit and then calls over one of his servants who takes it and then starts walking away with it.
I take the 2 soul coins that aren't in the thing and I try and jingle them together, just like hitting them.
Rub them together, just like, yeah.
What are you possibly suggest? Are you seriously suggesting that I go across? I double cross my supporter, my patron for you? What could you possibly offer me?
Is it a double cross? We just want
I
information.
don't fucking know what I was saying. You know what I meant.
We just
I didn't even know. I didn't even think it was a
And
betrayal. I just thought he had
information.
information that he didn't want to give.
Well,
Not that he-
he's telling
Oh, he
us
has
more than
plenty
he
of
means to.
information that he doesn't want to give.
wait. What was that? That last thing?
I just said he has plenty of information that he doesn't want to give.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I mean, is it for his own biases, or is there someone higher up than him that's telling him not to?
He works directly for Zariel.
Gotcha.
So yeah, someone higher up. I'm sorry, and does Gargoth approve of this nonsense? Where is Gargoth? I'd like to speak to him.
Not with us.
Marin laughs.
He's at wait, what is Maggie's
Last I
place
heard
called?
you were carrying him around in a shield. Maggie's Fort Knucklebone is where that is.
I say he's hanging out at Fort Knucklebone.
Does Gargoth approve of this?
Yeah, of course.
Make a fucking deception check. At disadvantage because it's fucking ridiculous that an old archdevil would give in
Who
to
are you? Who are you?
All right. I guess I'm gonna have to go see Maggie.
Well, we'll come with.
Why?
We had to go see her too.
What if we just don't go with him,
Yeah,
and when
no.
he leaves, we get the guy?
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, go fucking talk to Maggie, you piece of shit. I've had a long day.
Okay, so I don't think he I'm not gonna metagame enough that he would send somebody else to get her, but I do think he's smart enough not to leave until you leave.
Well, we'll turn around, come back.
Yeah. Sorry. So out of character, my issue strategic wise is that I don't see how we convince Harmon to betray Zariel
Yeah,
when there's no way he believes that we will be able to take down Zariel because he's looking down on us already, right?
Danny, make a history check for me.
Oh my god.
Okay, wait, now I have to think. Okay, so obviously serving devils, right? Obedience, loyalty, that kind of stuff are
Oh my god. Wait,
Guys,
no,
you
I have
can't
an
keep
idea.
making Oh, go for it.
But you can keep doing your thing, but I just want to put this idea out there. I have Zone of Truth. What if we cast Zone of Truth on Jasper and ask him to retell the events to prove that he's not lying about the events and that it wasn't purposeful betrayal?
That's a.
You could certainly do that, yeah.
there's not a bad idea.
Basically, so there are two ways to gain respect and power in the sort of infernal hierarchy. And ill-riggers exist sort of outside of the regular, they're not fiends, right? But
Mhm.
they work for them, but they still have a lot of structure that way. So the slow way is the normal way, due diligence. If you're loyal, if you're hardworking, theoretically you can go through the ranks. There is still a lot of sort of political games that people play, like who you're aligning with, that kind of stuff. Obviously, you're kind of on the outside of that as somebody from the material plane and very new to this. Then there's the fast way, which is if you kill somebody in one-on-one combat. You essentially immediately go up to their rank.
So if Danny were able to fight Haruman without any of our help,
Yeah.
and he also wouldn't have any of his help, then Danny could advance to his rank.
And it's that classic idea of like if somebody challenges you to a duel and they're a lower rank than you, then you're really not allowed. It's bad form to say no.
Got you. But Haruman is way out of my league, right?
Well, what rank is he above Danny?
He's not actually that much higher than you. He
Yeah.
is. Let me get what the actual ranks are.
Because Danny, you do have Death Word still, which is about all the support I can give you besides healing
Mm-hmm.
already. You are not full HP.
I guess I'm 8 down. It's like it's a chunk.
But we have no idea what his capabilities are.
Yeah.
What, Danny? Do you have the? He's the one above you.
Oh, I think
So
the
if
one
you-
above me comes kind of late.
Hmm.
I'm looking.
And I'm kind of sensing that Sean wants you to fight him.
Oh, I totally want you to fight him. Yeah.
I feel an imbalance in the force.
Wait, what the fuck?
I'm looking at his stat block to see how.
How doable this is.
I think it's at level 9.
Oh, is it? I'm
So
like,
actually, not that far. You're at 7, right?
yeah.
So
I don't
yeah,
know
so
how
he's
far.
not that far ahead of you.
It's not that big of a disparity, Danny.
Also, you have insane equipment.
This is true.
I think it's looking at the stat block, it's doable.
All right. You know what? I'm trying to think of how to start this shit.
He's kind of just standing there waiting for you all to leave so that he can go talk to Maggie. So
All right,
I'm gonna walk up to Ecstasy, give him a pat on the back and cast Cure Wounds,
okay, yeah, fair enough.
and just be like, "Go get him, Tiger."
I'm wishing
Hey,
I
look
had...
at that.
Oh, perfect.
I'm wishing I had Bless right now.
Yeah, no.
The sneaky Bless.
There's no way you can cast Bless sneakily.
Is Danny gonna have to make a check to convince him to duel him?
Well, right now. I'm just gonna say, you know what?
Can I walk up to Ecstasy and touch him too?
Oh my goodness,
Everyone wants to touch him.
everyone's gathered around me.
I
I just feel supported. I'm not saying anything else.
was gonna grant or cast heroism.
This guy's just like,
alright,
why is
alright,
the team
alright.
just like gassing him up?
Wait, but does Danny have to make like a persuasion check?
Depends on what he says.
I'm
I'm just gonna say, you know what?
gonna do guidance just
I have
before you.
had it with your insolence.
Oh my fucking god!
I've had it with your bullshit,
Excuse me.
Haruman. You just trapping all these people here, torturing them, injecting them with blood. That's
You're
some
not
weird.
gonna fucking try this, are you?
That's some weird ass shit, homeboy.
You're not gonna fucking try this, are you? I can see what you're all doing.
I challenge you to a duel, sir.
Very well. Typical rules apply.
And that's just one-on-one, no help.
1-on-1, no help.
Yeah, typical rules apply, my friend.
Where would you like to do it?
I look around. Is it just like open ground?
Yeah, open ground is fine. You could do it right here if you wanted.
Yeah, no, that seems fine.
Very well. You'll step over here to go and His men will walk over here, and there's the clear assumption that you guys should get. You guys are fine where you are, but just like decent distance.
If I die, that's the funniest shit in the world.
I wanted to go walk up next to one of his guys and just like give him like a little nudge in the shoulders, like my money's on Haruman.
They do not respond. They
I got
are like
2 soul coins on Haruman.
Yeah, exactly. This way I win no matter what.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Jeff.
So the no health thing, does that include like the bless and heroism and stuff?
There's certainly a little bit of foul play there, but he is so confident that he does not care.
I was gonna say, can I also like, I don't know if this is far fetched, ready an attack if one of his guys get involved?
Yeah. I think everybody over here is like, there is definitely that tension
edge.
there that like if
Okay.
anybody makes a move,
Yeah.
you would know that it's pretty unlikely that they would. They're more concerned that you all would. But they are far more invested in this hierarchy and the rules and regulations of how this all works.
Yeah, we real as hell out here.
You're not fucking starting this close, you lunatic.
Get it? Real as hell?
That's good.
Oh, God,
Um,
I'm gonna die.
All right. Whenever you're ready, let's roll initiative, Danny. Click on your
Okay.
fucking token first.
All right.
Oh boy. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
It
Hell
doesn't really
yeah.
matter.
Get
It's just
it
lower
out of the
level.
way.
Yeah, no. I didn't realize these were okay. So Lucian gone, Ryan gone. Wait, which one did you just roll? You rolled the 18 right now?
No, the one.
No, I rolled a 1.
Oh,
On our turn order, all I see are Haruman and Ecstasy.
oh, there's still everybody else is still on the turn order for me, but that's fine. I've got it. Okay. This is what I revealed, that this has all been a trick the entire time. This was my plan.
Haruman's level 30.
Haruman is in fact a different subclass of the Illrigger class,
Oh!
and we're gonna have a fucking duel.
Hi.
So
Uh,
Haruman is up first.
I was just looking for my fighting spirit. I was like, I need my temp HP.
I was gonna say with heroism you get temp HP at the start of each of your turns equal to my spellcasting modifier. So I guess that means 4.
Okay, cool.
Temp H. Okay. So
That's my
he's
turn.
up first, and he says, and I don't know how he knows this, but he goes, "It's even though you're immune to the blinded condition, your ambition blinds you." And he's going to cast Greater Invisibility on himself
Oh.
using his Invoke Authority to do it as a bonus action.
Ooh.
And is gonna fucking attack.
All right, fair.
So he attacks at advantage. Okay, first attack is only 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, second attack. There we go, 23.
That hits.
It's going to be 13 piercing damage. And you know he's standing right there from where the attack. He just comes in and you manage to knock away his rapier on the first blow, but he quickly brings it around, stabs you right in the gut, and sort of steps back. You don't know where he is, but he's presumably doing like an on guard position.
Mm-hmm.
You're up.
All right. I'm going.
Wait, you take what is it? What's the damage on seal?
Oh, it's
D6.
yeah, 2d6
The
right now.
2d6.
Unless he's level 10, I think it changes.
Take 6 necrotic damage on top of that. This man placed all of his seals on you while you were talking.
Damn. Damn. All right. Well, I'm gonna place a seal of my own.
It's true, you can place a seal because I was looking at it, I was like, oh, you don't have to see them, but you do have to be able to see them to consume it, which you cannot.
That's okay. So I will make my first attack
All right, attack at disadvantage.
at neutral.
Oh, because you have the advantage from that, so neutral. That's a hit.
Right.
All of you can see it looks like ecstasy is just swinging wildly, but then you see blood squirt out from the side, and you're like, "Holy shit, he's actually doing it!"
18 damage. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's swing again.
Does he keep invisibility up?
He does have to make a concentration check. I'm doing that right now.
Oh, that's so important. Please drop it. Please drop it. Please drop it.
Dude, then that 20. That would be insane.
So he makes a Constitution saving throw. 24. No problem.
It's a lot more than 10.
It's fair.
Second attack hit. So what is that? That's
So 13
13.
damage.
Yep.
And then with like a fiery look in my eyes, I invoke authority
Okay.
for my infernal surge.
Yep.
Which is just action surge, and I'll attack two
Shit,
more
we're going
times.
all in. Okay. Let me make the save again for the second attack. He has to make the save each time you hit him. So just crossing our dotting our T's, crossing our I's. He succeeds. Okay, go ahead. AC
All right.
succeeds 14.
And then this time, I'm going to just like try to push my palm. Wait,
Yeah.
he succeeded.
He succeeded, so he's
Okay.
so he's still invisible.
So I'm gonna try to like just push my palm into where he is, and attempt to use my infernal conduit.
Okay.
So it's attack with my
With
attack
your
what I'm
charisma.
proficient with my charisma modifier.
Yep.
So let's roll d20 plus 6. 15.
That does not hit.
All right, that's fine.
He just you reach your hand out and he just bashes it away with his shield.
All right, and I'll swing with my sword again.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Does not hit.
Oh
No, he has 23 AC. God damn it! Fuck,
That's a
that
lot.
sucks. That's so hard for my infernal conduit to hit.
Yet, he's got the good old classic. Let's see what it's called. He has the bravado fighting style, where he gets to add his charisma to his AC. My favorite kind of character.
I
Okay.
thought he's gonna have some real good heavy armor to give to Udo when he's back.
No. Nope. He has no armor.
I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to say it.
He is going to
Oh, that's why my AC is lower.
go like this.
I didn't add a shield to this character sheet. I was so confused because my other character's AC is 19.
What's your AC now?
With the shield, it's
shield.
21. It was 19 they're displaying.
Okay.
All right. We're moving real quick, and then
Is it not more than that? Because it's a +2 shield.
I have 19 AC without the shield, 21 with it.
But isn't a +2 shield another +2?
Oh. Wait.
your AC should still be the same as it was before.
Yeah, I think it was 21 before.
Okay.
I feel like there's something fucked up here. Wait.
Good, because that was a 22 to hit.
What does half plate have?
Half plate
What kind of fucking...
is
I'm so disoriented by this character sheet.
half plate
I'm looking at
is
half plate right AC 15.
15 plus dex modifier.
Oh wait, no, I'm
up to
using...
2.
Am I using
But you have full
splint?
plate, I thought. No,
Yeah,
no.
You shelled on them, didn't you? Or no?
I thought you bought full plate.
I think you did.
Yeah, you had half plate and you went for full plate.
I don't know why it's not on my sheet. Did I just change the AC?
Maybe.
One sec.
Whatever your AC was before is what it should be.
Full plate
Now I
armor
don't
is
even know what it
18
was.
Plus Dex.
Alright, so let me just... Let's see.
Plate
Okay,
the
it says
shield.
with plate armor, I have 22.
Yep, that should be right.
So you still hit.
Yeah, still hit. So 4 cold damage, and your speed is reduced by 10. He's right here.
Wait,
I
wait.
did
You
not.
said he's right here. I can see him now.
So you can't see him, but the rules are written invisible is not hidden. So you actually technically know where people are. You just have they can try to hide anywhere because they are obscured,
Mhm.
and attacks are at disadvantage, and their attacks are at advantage. So 4 cold damage, and your speed is reduced by 10, and he's right where I pinged.
Can you ping one more time? I'm sorry. Am I the only one not seeing it?
I didn't see where you pinged either.
Yeah, same.
That's interesting. What if I go like this? Can you see now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can ping on the GM layer. That's really funny.
Co-host ability.
Actually, technically, unless he specifically hides, I can just go. Fuck. I can just go like this. You
Wouldn't
can
a fireball be great?
maybe.
Do you have anything from your new sword that would be helpful? I don't remember what
I just can't be charmed, frightened, blinded, petrified, deafened, or stunned, and I can cast shield.
Gotcha.
Oh, you could have blocked.
I could have, but
Oh, the fight is still young.
5, 10, 15, 20. I guess just dash.
Well, you're not gonna be able to attack him anyway, right?
Yeah.
So maybe dodge.
I would drop another seal on him and dodge, I think.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I couldn't expend the last seal.
Oh, it has to be only one seal at a time.
I have to see him to expend it.
Gotcha.
And yeah, you can only have one at a time. I'm pretty sure. Actually, does it say you can only place one seal?
I was assuming you could do more than one.
You can place more than one seal. You can place one because one of the other subclasses gives you the ability to play. One of your invoke authorities is to place all of your seals at once.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't know what placing another seal gets you. I
It
mean,
would just be
theoretically,
2d6 more damage and
Yeah,
4
yeah.
more healing.
Yeah. When you ever actually get to expend it.
I'm just thinking about the advantage and what.
So as far as dodge goes, right? It doesn't seem like he's been doing ranged attacks, right?
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So if you stay far enough away, if you walk up to him,
Well, he just did. He
can
just
run-
did Ray of Frost.
Oh, the way he did do a ranged
Yeah.
attack. It sounded like it was a thing. But he started right next to you and then ran away, right? On that turn, and then cast Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
That's a lot of distance.
Yeah.
You can just cover.
So I think running up to him and leaving yourself open is less worth than just casting dodge here, because he can just do the same thing he did before.
Yeah.
Whereas this time you have a chance of dodging the next attack and being able to get closer, because if you get hit by another Ray of Frost with the same setup, you're going to have your speed lowered even more.
It's only until the end of. It's only one turn. So.
Gotcha.
All right, well, yeah, then I'll dodge. If it's only one turn, I'll dodge.
Very well. Okay, he's gonna take the hide action.
This fucking guy.
So what's your passive perception, Danny?
It's 10.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what he's got here. Advantage.
Can I still? I wonder if I can still see my seal. He's invisible.
Yeah, he's fucking gone.
Can we know what he got? Because I want to know if I can see him.
28.
Yeah, my just barely a little higher than my passive perception. Can I try to?
Okay,
can
I mean nothing else happens. It's your turn again.
Can I
Wait,
try
when-
to cheat?
Out of curiosity, when he ran away from me because he's invisible.
You have to be able to see him to do
Okay.
an opportunity attack.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, have you been? I don't know how many turns it's been. You get the 10 HP every turn. The start of your turn.
Oh, how much was that?
4.
He's just gonna hide until that
So,
spell
8?
ends.
Not 89.
Can I make a perception check to see?
Wait,
him?
I'm sorry. What just happened? How
He
much
gets
temp HP?
temp HP.
Yeah,
At the start of each of his turns.
Here-
but he can only have one instance of it.
But I would
But he-
lose it.
He lost health 2 times, so
Oh,
he would have blocked
gotcha.
4 on the first and 4
Or
on
he
the
will
second.
have. So yeah, so you can
Yeah.
get 8 back, sure.
Can I make a perception check to see him?
Sure.
Nope.
If you help,
Nice
literally all of hell is gonna descend on you. But
Yeah, but I don't know,
Oh.
man. I don't play by their rules.
So can I'm gonna look like. Can I see like footsteps or anything?
you can make a perception check as an action.
What
Okay.
about that
Yeah.
dust thing? Pocket sand.
Nope.
Nice.
You have fucking no idea where he is.
I would recommend going towards his last known location and taking the dodge action again.
Well, that
I
was
can't
that
dodge.
was
That
his
was an
action.
action.
Are you moving?
Um.
Oh, the perception check.
What if he like trapped me and I just got like all right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You actually almost bumped into him. All right. Is it? But that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I like the idea of him just like
Yeah. Do. First attack is a 24 to hit,
yeah.
8 piercing. Second attack, ayo, let's go, baby. That's a natural 20. 18 piercing total. And then so obviously that like reveals him, so he's right here. And then he runs
Right.
Wait, where is he?
Right here is
right
not on
here.
our
Oh,
map.
you can't fucking see the fucking pings because I'm at the on the other.
GM layer.
He's right here. I can actually just go like this and I don't think he can't move anywhere where you can't reach him, so he's just gonna stay where he is.
Okay.
Come and get me, big boy.
Ah, you jerk. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna try to attack with Infernal Conduit.
Okay.
I need this. I need this.
17 or higher.
Nope. Okay, let's try one more time. What are the cards?
Ah.
Oh.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be
So fucking dead.
So wait, was it
I would've-
customary for these kind of duels to be to the death?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yes and no, right? Like if you specifically want information out of him, so you wouldn't kill him in that case, right? But like it depends on what the trait is.
But this guy's gonna kill me.
I think mechanically it's better for you to try to just hit him to try to break his concentration than
Yeah. Try and heal up.
then
Yeah.
what are you at?
24.
Did you get the temp HP for that turn?
Yeah.
So you have it now, yeah. He also has a big boy move that he can go for. But I don't know if he's ready for that yet. Yeah, I think he thinks he's ahead and he's gonna just attack. So he's a little arrogant. Technically I think he could actually from here probably just like Ash like leash you around like with Ray of Frost and probably kill you before you ever catch him. But
Yeah.
first
what I would
attack's a
do if I were him.
25 to hit. He's rolling really well too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 14 piercing. Second hit's only a 12.
All right. I was gonna say that could very well kill me.
You still have shield available.
Oh, stupid. Can I shield that?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Wait. Do I? Yeah. Okay. Let's roll 1d6.
Oh, so you know petty magic.
All right. Fuck you, dude.
It's a useful spell.
All right. Well, that's gone.
Okay, it's your turn.
Or something.
He's still right in front of you.
On a 6, I get to keep it. All right. I'm gonna swing with the old sword.
Nice.
28.
Okay, so 18 damage.
I know the bonus is higher, but the rolls have been exponentially higher.
This is true.
Okay, so let me make the check first. Constitution saving throw. So he has to 9
DC 10.
still. Yeah, so it's 10. That is a success, unfortunately. Go ahead and try to hit him again.
All right.
I will say for all of you in the audience, Ecstasy obviously is looking rough, but is putting up an impressive fight against an invisible creature for sure. Shit. Okay, so that
Hitting
hits.
And I'm gonna break the seal on that one too.
You can't see him.
Oh fuck! God damn it! I forgot. That's why I didn't
Well,
take my healing before.
I'll say if he loses concentration, you can break the seal on that one, which is definitely possible. That's 19 damage. He's also going to do Hellish Rebuke as a reaction. So make a Dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
Okay, so it's fire damage, so you're gonna take half of this.
All right. Well, that's nice.
Actually, he'll cast it at there. Woo! Okay. That is it's math. 33 half down to 16? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Knocked down to 12 from the temp HP.
Yeah.
And then he has to make the con save.
Yep.
Holy shit, he fails.
Yeah.
He has advantage on them. That time he rolled a 4 and a 5.
All right. I get 4 health, and he takes 2d6. You dumb loser.
Give me that damage.
How is he looking now that we can see him?
Rough.
Hell yeah. I loosened my grip on my rapier.
Okay, another 5.
And then I get 4 HP back.
And he's actually technically ahead in HP right now.
And that was my second attack this turn, right?
Yep, so that's that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Make a wisdom saving throw for me. That's gotta be. That's not gonna be good. Oh shit. What conditions are you immune to? This is fucking important. This decides actually.
Oh, charmed, frightened, blinded, petrified, deafened, and stunned.
And stunned.
I didn't hear restrained.
You're right. You
I
did
didn't
not.
hear paralyzed.
I didn't hear paralyzed either.
You didn't hear that either.
Hold person, baby.
Damn you, Blade of Avernus.
Yeah. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. So you are paralyzed. You can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turns. And then he calmly walks up, actually puts his rapier back in its sheath, grabs you around the throat, and he's gonna do his infernal conduit.
Damn you! Damn you!
Remember, if it hits, it's an auto crit.
And it's at advantage, right?
So what is that, 10d8? I guess, right? Yeah. I got it.
So
I know the class. I know what I'm taking. This is what I've dreamed of doing since I started playing this class.
Okay. So how can I do this? Oh, I can. It's actually.
This is why this class would have been absolutely hysterical if it was the way that I first got it. Because then in this situation, this would be 18d8.
Okay.
Funny stuff.
He missed.
Wait, for real?
Yep. He rolled a 2 and a 4.
Wow.
So make a wisdom saving throw.
So it's my turn now?
It's your turn. You're still paralyzed, so you
Yeah,
make a
your
wisdom
turn.
saving throw to.
I know, I
But
just
you do
wanted
get
to
the
get
temp
the
HP. You.
All right. At what point can we jump in so Danny doesn't die?
I would say it hasn't mattered yet because Danny's been rolling so low, but he is with. Oh, never mind. 10 feet of Udo, not 10 feet of Lucian.
Okay, well, he's
If you
gonna.
don't
Udo's
jump in,
dead.
you'll get killed.
How?
The rest of the people will attack you.
Yeah, but Harmon's almost dead.
I'm pretty sure more would come after us. Doesn't that break some like?
Law.
Yeah,
It would
but
not
are we
be
gonna
good,
let him
yeah.
kill Ecstasy?
Well, it's I
Teens knew that?
like do what you're gonna do. I'm just saying I don't think it's like a let. I think it's just like a this is happening. It's like, are we gonna let Udo get ground up by the?
Okay, so it's a 25 to hit, so it does hit this time.
Yeah,
He's gonna choose to do non-lethal damage.
coward.
It would have been non-lethal anyway.
Unless you say that
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
what-
That's
on him.
true. He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
So here's the damage. He also gets that back.
He gets it back.
Yeah. He gets the health back from
Oh
the...
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the die, and I was like, what? Why?
Nope, that's that.
I was like, I should have played a different class.
So he does it, and he releases hold person, and literally like Darth Sidious, like electricity shoots out from his hands as he grabs you by the throat, tosses your what he thinks is unconscious body to the ground, and goes, "Are you finished?"
So he dropped whole person, right?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I placed a seal and I sprinted him.
He turns his back to do a "Are you not entertained?" thing to the crowd. I like how there's two. I just realized there's two Lucians next to the dice.
Yeah.
Keeping a watchful eye on them.
I'll say you can have advantage on your first attack, Dan.
I already
Advantage
have
from the
it.
seal.
Oh, you already have it. I can't help you anymore. I don't know what else I can do.
Auto crit on a hit.
No.
Because that would.
There is one circumstance where works out for you. Let's see what we've got.
All right, let's see. Advantage. The 3D dice made that way more depressing. If anyone cares.
You're also a fucking idiot.
Yeah. How much health do you get back from that anyway?
48.
All right. Well, he fucking spins around. Attack. Danny, don't you have a Vorpal sword?
But he has 57 more health now.
But if you roll a
Vorpal's one
20,
if
you cut
crit,
off his
he
head.
Gets cut off.
That's true.
You do
All
still
right.
have one attack left.
You have one attack.
Please
The
cut off his
miracle
head.
run.
Are we
You
about
were
to gambit?
actually insanely close to killing him.
Yeah.
Like if one more of your attacks hit, you would have won that.
Wait, what is it?
Are you? Oh, okay. Okay.
No, not a crit. It's a hit.
Okay. Well, that's 12 damage. I have no. What else is he gonna do?
Yeah.
I
He
want
tried-
it to be
he
known
tried to make
that
his
it
point.
wasn't a death wish. This was not a death wish. I wasn't doing this to die. I
Didn't
was
you-
doing this because in my heart, I believed that 48 was enough.
Didn't you hit
I
a crit
believed-
earlier? Or was that not with the...
It wasn't
a crit.
It wasn't a crit. It was because
was that
it was like
disadvantage.
rolling an advantage, but he was only at neutral.
Oh,
So
right, because he's invisible.
Yeah.
I rolled a crit earlier.
The
Yeah.
invisibility.
He actually
Just
rolled a crit on his
real
stealth check
strong.
and then on his. I mean, he also like you just if you hit him, what like earlier, he would have broken invisibility and then literally does nothing to you, right? Like, well, I mean, your wisdom save is kind of shitty, but okay, he is gonna. Oh, it's a reaction. He just does hellish rebuke again.
Nah!
Make a dex save.
Give it to me.
I mean it. Okay, so that's a failure. Yeah, so you take 8, taken down to 4. Fire. You just see you're already in hell, but you feel yourself. It feels like you're sinking through the floor and falling through the layers of hell below until you almost come Kingdom Hearts style, and then you're you feel yourself land, and now you're fucking unconscious.
No, wait.
No, I'm at 1.
The temp HP.
I'm at 1.
Will you? Have I not made my point clear? Boy,
I still have the other thing too.
but it's his turn again.
I still have Death Void.
No, you don't.
Wait, oh wait. No, because I thought he did the non-lethal and that didn't count for it.
It's when you go to 0 HP.
Yeah.
Is the wording of the spell,
It
right?
makes you unconscious, not
never mind.
dead.
Never mind. They kill me, bitch. I'll take it. I won't
Yeah,
die.
He is going to. He doesn't have anything fucking stylish he's gonna do. He's gonna roll to hit with his fucking rapier. Rapier at normal is only an 18 to hit. Second attack.
I roll to the side.
Yeah. And he's just like calmly walking you down, like fucking Christ, 21.
Not even close.
All right, what have you got?
I guess we just keep going for the swings.
I think so.
Yeah, it's your only chance.
Crit, crit.
It's not. You can tell by if there's a plus or not.
Okay, but that still does that does hit.
Because that's still what 19 plus 12 last time. That's still 31 damage out of the 57 he healed.
Yeah. Was that's only your first attack? Go ahead.
Yeah. I clicked it. It'll roll in a sec. And 16 more.
Wait, you can consume the seal now, right?
Oh,
Or did you
yeah.
already?
And then I will consume the seal.
Okay.
So I'm back up to 5 health. And that's an extra
He is
2d6.
gonna hellish rebuke on that.
It's fair.
No,
And
he's not.
weapon.
He fucking dies. How do you do it?
You don't matter, you piece of shit! I told.
How do you do it?
I'm just like rolling away from this guy, just dodging every attack barely. Just like on the last legs, I feel like my chest is exploding because there's just no air left. And then I'm just like, literally, like, it doesn't even look good. Like, just on like a stray, just like swipe back. Oh my goodness, the headphones come off. Swipe up. And I just kind of like just happen to like just grab his neck.
Yeah. Just the tip of the blade slices across his neck and the blood starts pouring out and he just looks shocked. Falls to his knees and dies. Danny, level up to level 9.
Holy crap.
Woo! We're living over here, baby.
Immediately, the 3 knights just like kneel.
And I just stand up and I'm like, that was almost terrible.
I give you a little.
I should
And then-
not have allowed heroism.
I look over to my party and I just go, what if I just die in 9 days?
At least you'll have some good memories.
Oh. Ecstasy now for the first time being fully aware of the absurdity of his life starts to question how he got here.
You almost go to like celebrate with Gargoth. You're like, Gargoth, I did it, but he's not there.
No! My boy!
Take some of
Mine.
these.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
Oof. And I'm out here.
I mean,
down.
technically, okay. Well, you can get we'll stick with you killed him because you can get your information from the other guy. You can get your information from Jasper, so it's okay. Unless you
Yeah.
specifically don't want to have killed him.
We can get the information from Jasper. I like him
Yeah,
being
I
dead.
feel like it's cooler if you fucking killed him.
I spend another death ward on Danny.
Fair enough,
So.
yeah. Woo, okay.
Can I take something off his corpse?
What do you fight? He has like a symbol of Zariel around his neck, like an amulet. It's the old symbol of the Hell Riders, but it's as if it's been corrupted. Like as if it's been burnt.
Does it appear magical?
No, but it is red hot to the touch.
Damn. I have a feeling that this wouldn't have been a problem a couple weeks ago.
Can
So
I
I-
take it?
Yeah.
I want it.
It's gonna. Oh, I want it though.
I can hold it for you.
No. Don't worry about it. I'll hold on to it. I'll bear this burden.
Greg,
It
take
doesn't
1
have-
fire damage.
It doesn't have to be the light. Like if he has anything else besides the symbol.
Like, what do you have in mind?
I mean, I could literally tear off a piece of his clothing. It wouldn't matter. It just needs to be something of his.
Yeah, you can do that.
So can I
Yeah.
still take it?
Sure, you can take the amulet. Yeah,
I'll be like, be my guest. Yeah.
Aaron
What
is
about his
still-
rapier?
you could take his rapier. Yeah.
Can I check it out? What's the stats?
So it is a +2 rapier.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Beggar would recognize that it looks as if it was crafted in Alterel. It's actually he's had the same blade for all these years, and it has actually the symbol of the Hell Rider sort of like in the hilt of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's just a very, very nicely crafted rapier.
I would
But the plus
probably.
you can actually attune to.
Well, does it have like any magical abilities?
No, it's just a +2 rapier.
So the +3 one I have is still better, but like
Yeah.
it could be a good backup. Plus, it's a way better souvenir than a tatter of his robe. So
Yeah.
I think I would have definitely grabbed that, and like kind of flip it around a little bit and just get a feel for the weight of it.
Jasper's like, my hero, my savior, please. You fought for me, set me free.
Set me free.
Just like trying to like get my wits back about me. I go, it seems like you know something we need to know. And now your offer has gotten much worse for you. I promise you your existence here can be worse.
Oh shit! Make an intimidation check at advantage.
Let's see.
Nice.
Shit. Okay. What can he tell you? He would certainly know, having overheard Haruman speaking with his subordinates, that Zariel has been actively looking for the sword for some time. But has not been able to locate it. He was bluffing about knowing where it was. He has no idea.
Gotcha.
He does fucking Jasper doesn't know where it is either, but he does know that the Devil Lord, let me make sure I get the name right, Mephistopheles, does know where it is. But he has been unable to. His base is the Mirror of Mustafar, up here. And he knows where it is, but has not actively been able to get any of his devils in to retrieve it. What else does he know? He knows that the Demon Lord, Inoho. I'll just put it in the chat how it's spelled. Who actually there's a pronunciation guide in the adventure. I'll check. I'm gonna guess it's who. Is actively looking for it as well, and that is why the amount of, especially now that Elturel is here, the fighting around the river has gotten that much more intense, because he's been sending as many troops as possible, because he's afraid that Zariel is going to find the sword, destroy it, and then nobody's going to be able to stop her, which is obviously bad for the demons. What else is it that you guys are looking to learn? I'm trying to think of all the different pieces of information. What else he could tell you?
Does he know anything about Mordenkainen?
Probably not anything special. Just that Mordenkainen visits on occasion to take notes, and sort of do research, and has. It's known that Mordenkainen has been wanted to actually get down onto the surface of Avernus and do further research, actually hands-on, but he can't because there are numerous contracts out on his head. So if he steps foot on Avernus, it's fair game. And even though Mordenkainen is a pretty powerful wizard, he's still just one dude, and he's not one that has a terrible amount of alliances. Anything else?
Do we know anything about Tiamat?
Ooh, about Tiamat.
Mm-hmm.
Knows that Tiamat and Bel have been working on an alliance. Alliance is a tricky word when you're dealing with two former Dukes of Hell, right? But an alliance. The issue is that they are both right now contractually obligated to serve Zariel, so it's hard for them to do it. They can't do anything out in the open, essentially. But they've been conspiring for quite some time to do something. And I'm trying to think what else he would know about Tiamat. He knows that Tiamat's main, essentially Tiamat is actually imprisoned underneath the monument to Tiamat, and has been unable to break free for quite some time. Did break free once a couple of years ago. Was returned down here, and it's been more fortified, but does have a sort of commander on the ground named Archon, hence Archon's Tower, who is a dragonborn who wields the hand of Vecna. and is trying to wield the power of Vecna to somehow set Tiamat free. I hope somebody. Okay, it looks like Gwen's writing this down. I was like, I hope somebody is capturing this information somehow. Although it is recorded at the very least. That's probably the extent of Jasper's knowledge.
Cool.
All right. I guess one last question.
Yeah.
Would be if he knows a way across the river Styx. That wouldn't just be.
There are like ferries that can get you across. They're pretty neutral. They're almost like the Spacing Guild in Dune.
Yeah.
That if you pay the right price, they'll get you across regardless of your alliances.
How does that work with all the demons coming out of the river Styx?
There are essentially well defended areas like
Okay.
that are sort of guarded, but it can be dangerous at times. Sometimes the demons do break in. But yeah, it's certainly doable.
Right.
Maybe this is presumptuous, but would the Stygian docks be one of those places?
Maybe, yeah.
I just remember the last time that I crossed the river Styx, and a few assholes that made it real difficult for me.
The Stygian boys.
Yeah.
Classics.
Okay, so we could kind of just ride along the river though and look for one of these ferries, right?
I mean, we could always just jump over and get there immediately, but I was looking mostly at least for a way back.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I don't know how, because it's been a day, and it seems like EL Spirit isn't here. So the other option we have is the Crypt of the Hellriders to find.
Yeah, that would definitely be an option.
There was something else I wanted to do. Could I take the soul coins that Harriman had?
Someone took.
He
them
handed
away.
them to
He
Oh,
handed them to his men, but Danny's in charge.
They
of his men.
belong to Danny.
hey!
Yeah, they'll be
correct.
like, hey, Ecstasy, don't these guys have about 60 soul coins?
I think, in fact, actually, probably one of the knights presents them to you.
Nice.
So do they also now follow him around?
They can if you want them to. They're not particularly powerful.
No,
But they
but their
can.
body.
What stat block are they, if I'm allowed to ask
Just
that?
the knight stat block.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could have easily taken these guys out.
I wasn't worried about those guys. I was just worried about breaking
Yeah, the laws of hell. That was a good point. I mean, either way, I think even from a roleplay standpoint, Lucian wouldn't jump in without someone else doing it first. He already kind of also overstepped a bound by taking that cloth, but, you know. It was just business. It wasn't personal.
Yeah.
Does Harmon have any cool shit?
I thought we
So
were
he had
gonna-
the rapier. He had a shield. It was just a normal shield.
Okay, he was just strong in himself.
He had a mysterious
Yeah.
symbol on his neck that Jess has, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Okay,
old
my
symbol
bad.
of the Hell Riders, but like burnt.
Okay.
Typically he didn't like carry his cool shit around.
Damn. Remember all those hoops we jumped through to get 3 soul coins? And then we just
Yeah,
had
wait,
to watch
I'm gonna-
Danny wreck some guy for 60.
I'm going to walk over to Ecstasy and be like, so are those soul coins like communal or... Because I'm just saying, I played a pretty big part, as well as Marin, in that fight.
I feel like they were communal until you just tried to tell me that you played a large role in that fight. And now I'm reconsidering this entire alliance we call a party. No, yeah.
Once again, hell starts getting to you.
I'm sure that if we obtain 60 like this, hopefully we won't thirst for soul coins.
Alright. Just double checking.
But I'll hold on to them. Then I put them in my pocket. Or my satchel. I don't know.
Whatever. You got big pockets. It's just a giant bulge of 60 coins in your pocket.
Fuck. There was a hip hop song only in concept that came into my mind. Oh, my pocket's snug. They can't hold my 7. There it is. That's what it is. That's the line.
But in this case, it's 60.
60 is basically 7 figures.
Can we get back to the
Yeah.
Avernus
I'll
map?
move you back right now. Sorry.
So Crypt of the Hellriders is also on the other side,
Yeah, you guys are up here.
and it's pretty close to the Demon Zapper where Mordecai is, or potentially will be.
He's at the Tower
Oh
of
no, he's at the
Erm,
Tower of Erm. Okay,
which is still
he's
decent,
still
yeah.
close-ish. So I think it makes sense to cross the river, head towards the tower, on our way, see what's up, and if it looks like it's going to take more than 5 days or whatever, head to the Crypt of the Hellriders, try and find the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that plan. So I guess we're hopping off the hill, huh?
Yeah. So, Danny, why don't you make either dexterity or intelligence plus your land vehicle proficiency?
Wait, so it's
You can
Dex?
Yeah. Dex or intelligence, I'll say.
Okay.
Plus then your proficiency bonus with land vehicles.
So intelligence, both are 0. And then +4.
Plus 4.
So let's go.
Oh yeah, your proficiency bonus went up.
17.
17. Okay, yeah, you managed to. So you land on the other side.
As I leap off the cliff, I go, nothing can kill me now! I am God!
Let me.
Or is that frowned upon down here? I am Satan!
Yo, also, did we bring those guys with us? Or what was your call there, Danny?
Yo,
They
it's the
can't.
choice.
I feel like they can't fit on the car.
They can.
They-
8 people.
Yeah.
8
Eight?
people can fit.
Yeah, someone read the description. It wasn't Danny, by the way.
Also, we should bring them so they can man
Well, they know the
parts.
wheel.
They should man the other parts of the thing because we can't man all of the weapons.
Yeah. Can I man
Oh.
the chomper?
I'll take the 4 strongest then.
You're driving.
No, I
There's
need with
only-
us.
There's
Oh,
only 3 of them.
yeah.
I'll
So,
take the 3 strongest.
Fuck.
But no, this is actually pretty good because then they can arm like the 2 little side gun turret things.
I want the wrecking ball.
On my turn.
yeah, I would love the chomper, if that's possible.
Chomper is just like a wheel that makes the teeth keep going.
Yeah, but I just wanna feel
rapidly spinning it.
I wanna feel closer to Udo, you know, as close as possible.
You're
in
like,
fact-
this is where he died, and they're all like, yeah.
I guess.
It's not even where this is.
And he's just
Killed him. You can still see bits of his flesh and its teeth.
I'll just be
Yeah.
like, here, you can cuddle the bag of his fucking guts while you spin the goddamn wheel.
You know, it'd make me feel more comfortable if you would call me Udo.
You only want him to revive
I'm
someone.
his twin brother.
God, couldn't that be our next movie night?
Beer fest? I don't know.
Just take a hard turn on like quality and culture.
Oh god.
All right, so now you guys have a fucking crew. Somebody roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
You go, girl.
Ooh.
God, you
Well,
don't.
I
You
guess-
don't go. You didn't go, girl.
What?
Okay. So yeah, the
You just rolled a
vehicle
1.
fucking.
Greg did it.
Oh,
I
Greg
said
rolled that. I
I
just saw
did
the
it.
1. Jesus,
I said she was
Greg.
going to.
Oh,
Greg
was
did it
the
anyway.
was the 13 also for this, or was that for something else?
That
No,
was
something.
It was a 13 plus 4 was for the.
Yeah, for the
Just
other thing.
outside,
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
so it is
yeah.
the one. Cool. So you really got to get this thing fucking going, right? To get over this river. And so as you step on the gas, and as it flies, you fly off the hill. There's that the shot, right? The freeze frame. Thelma and Louise, right? The entire vehicle erupts on fire. So you all take
The metal vehicle erupts in the
Yeah.
flames. All right.
I mean, it also has a fucking engine that runs on souls and demon blood. There are no rules. It's magic. You all take 10 fire damage. And if somebody would like to repair it, they can go ahead and make a dexterity check. Using like tinker tools, I guess, probably for Jess. I assume is who's going to do it. So I think you have expertise with those.
Yeah.
Is expertise just double proficiency or what?
Yep.
Is it? Alright.
I also have Smith's tools.
I guess yeah, you could use either or.
Wait, so do I click on those?
Yep. Then I'll ask you what skill you want to use with them.
Oh, and dexterity.
Yep. So that's going to be what? Because you have expertise, so it's actually +6. So it's going to be 14, which unfortunately is not enough.
I'm
What
gonna
if I use
say
tinker tools?
What?
What if I tried my other
I think you have
tools?
the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the same. Oh.
I'm gonna take the smith tools out of her hands and be like, "Give me those."
Can I guidance actually?
Ridiculous.
Is that already enough, or can I use
yeah,
guidance?
yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
I still just want to be like holding up a flashlight or something.
Wait. How is it 14? What is
Because
my
you have
14?
double your proficiency modifier,
Proficiency.
so
It only added in one
Oh,
time of it.
gotcha.
That's another +3. I don't have any
Um,
proficiency, but my dex is way higher. So
Yeah.
so you have yeah. All right. I am gonna say it's gonna be one more round before you because only one person is rules wise allowed to do it at any time. But
okay.
so you all take another 5, but you guys successfully managed to put out the fire.
Oh wait, it was fire damage.
So
Yeah.
you do take half if you're resistant.
Yay!
Wouldn't that be a dream? Twice now I've wanted to be Udo this session. It's building up.
The vehicle also takes
Well, like you don't play Udo. Who don't? I don't know.
You need to get some sleep, dude.
Isn't that what I said to you the other day?
I was so awake when you said it too. I was awake.
I know, I wanted it
and
to be
so-
hurtful.
It was, yeah. I was like, I am well rested right now, man.
Takes a solid 20 damage.
Sorry for trying to crack the mystery of that mysterious car.
Let's take. Well, do we want to take a break, or you guys want to keep going because we're doing a shorter session? It's up to you guys.
Maybe like a shorter one, just so I can grab a drink. Real quick.
Let's just take 5 minutes. We'll come back at 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds
for me.
good.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. Be right back. returning to live in shit. Okay, never mind. I clicked it. We're back.
All right. So, you guys just managed to jump the river Styx. Where to next?
Tower of Erm.
Tower of Verm. All right.
Yeah, I think that's what we're
Roll
doing.
2d4 for me. Somebody.
I
I don't like this pressure.
1 and 3 for 4.
All right. So it does take until you start getting tired. By the way, you can also like take a short rest while you're driving. I'm cool with that concept. Probably about. I forget? Did you guys leave at night?
Yeah.
Obviously, but like
Yeah.
I forget
think
what time it was.
I think it was like. Because I feel like we were debating whether taking a long rest or a short rest
Yeah.
while I did the thing. So it was probably evening.
Evening. Okay. So and then you went over there. It was like 2 hours. So yeah. So, when you arrive, it's actually just about to like be morning. Essentially, you guys actually drove probably through the night, unless you want to stop to take a rest. It's up to you.
Would we get a level of exhaustion?
Eventually, yeah. If you kept going, I mean, you could probably go and talk to him and then take the rest.
Do you mean stop for a long rest or stop for a short rest?
Stop for a long rest. I'm saying you guys can take a short rest while you're driving. It's not all that taxing.
Is that a D10 for hit dice?
You have a D8 for hit dice.
Okay.
D8 plus con mod. So it's up to you if you would like to. You could long rest beforehand and get there like, we'll say like mid-afternoon.
8 hours later. Yeah.
Take a long rest after meeting him, or if you wanted, you could risk a level of exhaustion to keep going afterwards. You are on a clock, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
You guys definitely can't afford to be loose with your long rests.
So I'm thinking, what's the word I'm looking for? As far as the rules go, after 24 hours of not taking a long rest, it's like you make a con save.
Yep.
Or take a level of exhaustion. First level of exhaustion is
Disadvantage on
ability
ability
checks, which I think is doable. So I would personally go for drive through the night. But I'm open to also sleeping if that's whatever anyone else wants.
Do we think we would push through and just keep going like through both? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I would be probably good to long rest right before going to the second one. What is it? The Crypt of the Hellriders. But I'm not anticipating a lot of blowback at the Tower of Erm. I expect that you won't need to make a ton of ability checks or anything, or like need a lot of resources.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, I'd be pretty.
I'm willing to go with that.
Yeah, short rest to go to Tower of Erm, and then we can long rest after whatever we deal with there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, in that case, let me pull up what's going on at the good old Tower of Erm. So, you see in the distance this iron tower. If you can see, it's actually on this lake. It's on a lake of boiling blood. There are no windows on the tower. And
no doors.
One visible door. Which opens actually out onto a high balcony. It's not at the base. Red lightning crackles constantly between the two horns of metal on the tower's roof. As you approach, there are actually a number of Mesoloths and Nikoloths, which are so the Yugoloths are like neutral evil fiends, essentially, right? You guys fought a couple of them. You fought here's the Mesoloth. You guys will remember that you fought them. They cast darkness and
Yeah.
the fog spell and stuff. And they're from the plains of Acheron, Gehenna, Hades, and Carcery. They're kind of they're neutral evil, so they're a mix. They can be reasoned with, right? Like a unlike a demon, but they are much more willing to lie and go back on their deals than a devil would. So that's a Yugoloth. That is the Mesoloth, and then Nikoloths look like this. They're pretty fucking cool.
Ooh.
I've used this stat block.
Yeah, it's a good stab block.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to the tower. Yeah. So you can actually see underneath the tower. It has like this locking mechanism. So he actually, what Mordenkainen does is he takes the tower with him. Like he flies around in the tower, and teleports it around. So you see, there's 9 Mesoloths and 3 Nikoloths present, and they're like on the bank of the river looking up. Eventually, Mordenkainen, you've seen the cover of Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. I think he's on it. I think everybody, right? He's like a bald man. He's got a neatly trimmed goatee. And
Big
he
hat.
steps out. No, he does not have a big hat. Fuck you. He steps out onto the balcony. And just kind of, he doesn't even say anything. He just like kind of looks out at these Yugoloths gathering, and then turns and walks back in. What do you all do?
Is it? I might have missed this. Is there like a clear entranceway that's just like
There
blocked
is
off by?
there's one entrance in about the balcony that he stepped out on, that is at the top of not at the top, but it's like higher up on the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no like floor entrance essentially.
Sean, your mic is doing the weird thing again.
Still, right now.
Yeah, suddenly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can still hear you this time.
Hello.
There you go.
Sounds fine now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to
Um,
see what's up with that. Maybe it's a bad cable or something.
If only someone could fly.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure everyone here has seen me fly. Maybe not Lucian, but
Yeah.
But what are the stakes with him, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. I'll fly up there.
So the door is closed at this point.
Okay. I'll just like stand outside of it and just start talking to him, and I hope he's listening on the other side.
What do you say?
I was like, hi. I don't actually hit the door, but I like mimic a knocking thing. I say knock knock knock, and I'm just like knock knock knock. Hey, Mordenkainen. We're here as allies and friends. We're looking to potentially make a deal. We got something we need, and we're willing to help with anything you need. You wanna come out here and talk about it?
The door does open up, and he's just standing there, arms crossed, staring at you, and says, "Didn't your parents teach you any manners? Generally, when somebody doesn't have a door on the ground floor, that means that they don't want any visitors."
Yeah, but you see, I can fly, so a door up here is as good as a door on the ground floor for me.
Clearly. You say you're allies and friends. Who are you associated with?
Ourselves.
We're associated the opposite of Zariel, who I imagine you're not on great terms with.
All right, you're at least have a base level of intuition.
We also know that you got a lot of people after you when you come around here to visit, so we figured maybe we could help out with that.
And how did you find that out?
I don't actually remember who told us.
I think it was the vampire elf.
Jasper.
Jasper.
Yeah. One of the old Hell Riders, Jasper, told us this. Yeah.
That old fool would say anything to try to get somebody to set him free.
I have the zone
I
of
hope
truth
you
spell.
didn't.
I did not.
Good. All right. Intuition and the good sense not to touch things that aren't theirs, at least. What you and you say
I laugh
you
a little
have.
bit.
It doesn't apply to everyone.
Well then,
Do you think
when
you could invite the rest of my party up here?
oh, do they not also fly?
No. We're a bit of a ragtag group of individuals.
Oh, my favorite kind. Very well. And he snaps his fingers, and the tower comes out of its like whole the locking mechanism, and comes over to the ground and on the outside of the lake, and then the platform that you're on actually magically descends like a little elevator.
No matter how impressed I actually am, I act like 50% more impressed.
Gotcha. Nice. Yes, it's an old gift from a friend who's not around anymore, let's say.
Can I want to know if it I don't know if it was be like an inside check, but basically I want to see if that seems like something he's just saying, like he wants me to ask him about it. Or if
Gotcha.
he's like,
Make an inside check.
12.
12. He isn't like it isn't that he's bragging or anything or wants you to like it's just sort of a fact of life for him, and he's used to people being kind of freaked out by it.
Well, I was actually more interested in knowing if it was something that was like off limits to ask about, if you'd be offended if I asked.
No, I don't think so.
So I'd be like,
he's
who's
used to dealing with curious people.
Yeah.
An old member of a group called the Circle of Eight. Different wizards, clerics, those kinds of things. From actually a different plane of existence than even here.
How many are there left of the Circle of Eight? Is it more like a Circle of Seven now? Or just Circle of One?
Closer to a Circle of One. I'm actually not entirely sure of all of their locations or status.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason why I'm here, actually.
Are you saying that one of them might be down here?
It's quite possible, yeah. Or if anything, honestly, lower than here is more likely. But
Gotcha.
I like to be thorough.
So at this point, is the tower low enough?
Yeah, the tower's low enough. You guys can all join.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Can I get everybody's name?
Lucian.
And actually pulls out a notebook to write them down.
Lucian of the Shadow Kai.
Ooh. It's not often you see a shadow elf in these parts.
Well, surely you must be aware of the quests that we receive upon birth.
This would be a good place to fulfill that, I guess.
That's the intention.
Beggar, we've already met.
Hi,
Beggar, the flying one.
I'm Ecstasy. Nice to meet you.
I'm Marin. This is Dante. I made him. He's my friend.
This is Dante.
That's quite impressive. I wasn't aware that you were traveling with a such an esteemed member of the order here in Hell.
We're full of surprises.
Now.
Clearly. Okay, so let's get down to business, shall we? So clearly you're here for a purpose. Otherwise you wouldn't be so bold.
Yeah.
You make a fair point.
I
I
worry
pulled
though
up-
that this purpose might be too bold. Are you
I
here
hold up the
with-
bag. I said, "This is my friend." He had my
Oh.
back.
And now I
Oh
have
my.
his somewhere in this bag.
My goodness, was that one of those dastardly machines that they've got down here?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
advise
those
that you
things
don't
are
cross
real
them.
bitch, aren't they?
It's no bueno. That's all I gotta say. Well,
Right.
actually, they're pretty great. We have one right down there. But,
On the receiving end, not so much.
yeah, no.
So, you seem to be a spellcaster of some caliber. Perchance,
Yeah.
could you cast the resurrect spell?
I could. It would take some time. Take me some resources.
Of course, it comes at a cost, but I think I could speak for the group when saying that we all fully intend to find a way to resurrect the young man in this burlap sack.
See, Lucian, when you say it like that, young man in a burlap sack doesn't sound so great. So maybe just,
Sorry,
keep his name out your damn mouth.
I have no emotions, therefore I am tone deaf.
That's all right. Hours and hours of isolated study has done something quite similar to me. It will take some preparation for sure, but I believe I could get the job done. My question is, why should I? Who is this man? You say he's your friend, but in general, I'm not in the business of making friends, and
I
Well,
didn't say he was going to be your friend.
well, I hope he would be beneficial to my causes if I'm going to risk casting this spell on him.
I certainly can't
risk?
speak. Oh, yeah. What do you mean by risk?
Well, I'm a wizard. I only have one way of doing this. Wish.
Right.
Huh.
And as you know, every time you cast Wish, there is a
Potential blowback.
33% chance that you're unable to cast Wish ever again.
Hmm.
I'm not saying I'm not willing to do it. I'm just saying it has to be for the right cause
Yeah.
and for the right price. Of course.
Of course.
Some combination of
Well-
the two, at least,
Yeah.
Could be one or the other.
Our cause is to eventually take down Zariel.
Okay.
Uh,
So I guess you're here on this Elturel business, yes.
yeah. And
That
Baldur's Gate.
seems not achievable, but certainly ambitious. When you say take down Zariel, what do you exactly mean?
Just humiliate her, take her down a peg. No, I mean like remove her from power. Probably get rid of her forever.
And who would you want to take her place?
We're working on that. Not Belle.
Okay. All right. I won't lie, you had me scared that me and Belle, not on the best terms.
Who would be a good? Who would you like to be in power?
Probably,
Mephistopheles. I don't know where his allegiances lie.
that would be much too much power for him, I think. We would need somebody generally inexperienced.
How about Haruman?
Now that would be an interesting choice. He's certainly loyal to the cause, but I don't think I've ever seen him do anything on his own accord. Sometimes
Neither
the
have I.
best followers don't make the best leaders, but
What
I
about
don't know if
someone
we want a good leader here. It depends, I guess, on how this whole Elturel thing.
Yeah.
shakes
Wait, you
What
out.
about
don't want a
somebody
good
in-
leader?
What about somebody indebted to you for resurrecting their friend?
Now that I could see how that could be beneficial to me. It's also quite a bit of responsibility. Which one of you? I assume the hellish one over there.
Yeah.
The one who's got some respect around these parts.
That's true. That's true.
Harmon's dead, by the way. That was a bit.
Yeah. It wasn't much of a bit. It was more of a
Lead
Oh.
in
In the waters,
for a great
yeah.
sales pitch.
I will say, this guy over here is will uphold deals. There was a shield with Gargoth, trapped inside. Pretty nifty shield.
Have you somehow gotten your hands on every fucking mess around this place? Where is the shield now?
It's gone.
Right. I don't feel comfortable telling
You gotta let him. Yeah, you gotta let us finish the story there.
Yes, all right. I would like to hear the ending of this story.
Well, so basically, our friend over here, Ecstasy, was very attached to the shield, but we were
Yeah, I imagine.
concerned about its, potential, as you said, mess factor. So I made a deal with Ecstasy that if I was able to get him a shield of equal or better value, that he would get rid of the shield for me. And I was able to, and he followed through on his end of the bargain. And then I got rid of the shield, and it's now buried somewhere in hell.
Remove him from the equation.
Yeah.
Simple math. Some might say
Huh.
quick.
I actually don't mind that. Well done.
Little bow.
We're really a well-equipped group of
All right.
people in hell who use the peace signs too much.
I'm
only
certainly
me.
so. You certainly have me intrigued. With the grandiosity of your plans, replacing Zariel, but unfortunately, I will maybe need something a bit more concrete at first.
You mean like
Apparently,
a payment?
payment or a service. Let me think.
Well, we're on a bit of a time constraint.
Well, yes, before Alterel is pulled into the River Styx. I know I've been trying to do something about that.
No,
But,
not
I
exactly.
can't seem to safely get onto the actual surface of Avernus here without some very powerful people coming for my head. So yes, I quite understand that we're on a clock.
Out of curiosity, how long do you think it will be before Alterel is pulled entirely into the River Styx?
By my estimations, another 2 weeks or so.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So 20 days.
Yeah.
So, did you? I'm gonna miss this, but did you ask him about the tapestry already, or the bleeding citadel?
No, we did not.
Right. Well, see, we're on another clock, Mr. Mordenkainen, sir. We're in search of a tapestry. See, our esteemed. What's your rank now, Danny?
I'm not sure.
Our esteemed
I thought the one after Marquis
Devil
was
of-
until level 15.
unknown rank has made a deal to find a tapestry within the Bleeding Citadel, and as of now, we've still been unable to locate it.
This is the tapestry that that hag has been looking for quite some time. Yes.
Indeed, the very same.
So you're telling me you've made a deal with this hag?
I didn't. And I just kind of look over at Ecstasy.
You
Well,
al-
I
you
guess
also
that
did.
explains. Yeah, you also did, but I'm gonna let that go. Okay.
Yeah, we're just
so
not talking
you-
about my deal right now, okay?
Do you know anything about what this tapestry does?
No. Do you?
Yeah. See, I actually do my research before I go into these kinds of deals. That tapestry is very powerful and should absolutely not be in the hands of a fucking night hag. I don't think if those hags get their hands on that tapestry, I don't know if we really matters who the person is who replaces Zariel. That will be quite short lived. Why? What's the deal that you made? I mean,
So, could you cast Resurrect twice?
oh, if you die by a night hag's curse, there's no bringing you back.
God damn it! Everything is ruined.
Did you look at the fine print at all?
No, of course not.
He didn't have his reading glasses. It's not his
I
fault.
just wanted the sword, and I just pull out this beautiful sword.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I'm so disappointed in ecstasy in this moment.
And then I look down at the ground and I say, "Want to know what's even worse? I could have just had it a little later."
Well, I mean, you would still run into the same problem of having to give her the tapestry.
Oh, I thought the Oh yeah, no, I already said the tapestry.
It was
Never
the 10 day.
mind.
For the thing.
Yeah.
Tisk. Ecstasy.
Job was fucked
Okay,
anyway.
so
All right,
let's
not a bad
take-
call.
You shouldn't have
So
tried to
let's-
outpredict a fortune teller.
So let's take stock of our current situation. So, want to resurrect your friend because you're trying to find this bleeding citadel to get the sword and the tapestry. The sword so that you can overtake Zariel's throne, and the tapestry so that you can surrender it over to this night hag because you gave over your life. If you don't, does anybody else have any more bad news? Let's just go around the room and talk about what deals we made. You first, and points at you, man.
I got this nice armor, but it's also possibly maybe killing me. But
Oh yes, I can see that it is attaching itself to you.
yeah, we're getting close. You know.
So, and
I
what
don't
did you
really
trade for that?
remember What I agreed to do, though.
You agreed to destroy Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. She didn't give me a timeline. What's that city like? Because I didn't know that was the name. That doesn't sound like a good name for someone who's kind of made of fire.
Whew. Okay.
I'm not worried about me right now.
It hasn't been until talking to this person that I've really felt like a fool for what I've done.
That was explicitly my goal, Daniel
Yeah.
Wald.
Let's bring a super intelligent wizard into the mix.
Okay, so this is good that you're actually here because now I know I have to find some way to prepare for when this night hag takes over at least one layer of hell. Probably more than that. And also for the oncoming assault on Waterdeep. Also,
I still don't know
probably
what that...
Altarel is going to be pulled into the... She told you specifically to burn Waterdeep to the ground.
Okay, that did make more sense. Yeah, that sounds like something I'd agree to.
I have a quick question, Mordekainen.
Yeah.
What happens if she doesn't go through with her end of the bargain?
Most,
There's not like a 10-day time limit on it.
yeah. It depends obviously on how powerful the Night Hag is at the time of her death. But presumably when she dies, she will... It quite depends. She might be made immortal and never die and be tortured for all of eternity. She might be killed and then obviously sent to her soul sent to someplace horrible. Most likely some kind of curse on her entire family and everybody that's closest to her. So I assume that's all of you. Once again, it depends on how powerful she is. For example, if she has this tapestry or not.
I'm sorry. The people closest to her. I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember what her name is. Was it Moron?
It's good that you have a sense of humor in these trying times. So, it seems like I have quite a bit of business to attend to, so I thank you all for that. A wizard's work is never done, it seems. What is it that you were? Oh, yes, you wanted me to resurrect your friend. Jesus Christ. Should I, or is he going to do something fucking stupid too?
I look to all of you.
You see,
Define
What's he
stupid.
like? What's he like? Hopefully,
well, he learns from his mistakes.
He's not smart.
Please tell me that he was your brilliant leader and you made all these foolish mistakes in his absence.
He definitely learns from his mistakes. So he's very smart.
Okay.
It's about the best I can do.
Okay.
I can tell you
before you judge the entire intellect of the group. Do you want to hear the deals I made?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So for one of the deals, I made 2 deals because I'm twice as good at dealing as everyone else here.
Yeah.
One deal was for the sweet bow, pull out the bow, and for that, when Zariel is no longer in power, I have to the best of my ability, not let Belle go and take her place. And if it's not within if I can't do anything about it, I'm off the hook. Which is it's aligns with my interests anyway, and your interests for that matter. And then the other deal was, oh wait, no, the second deal is for a bow. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Yep. The other deal is for the staff, in which I buried Gargoth's shield.
That one's quite good. The other one, here's my concern. I'm pretty confident that the only way you ever get this tapestry is with Belle's help.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he goes into power.
No, but you're going to have to make sure you have quite a bit of leverage on him, aren't you? If you go and get this sword for him, and it's out in the open, what then stops him from murdering all of you? Taking it for himself.
Here's the thing, right? Belle's probably not the only one looking to take over Zariel's spot, right?
Oh, that's true. There's hundreds. I actually have a list.
So if we're the ones taking down Zariel,
yeah.
If we get other people to help do that, together they could probably take down Belle and fight for the remaining spot on the throne themselves.
It's not always that simple with demons, but
I think you mean Devil's Mordenkainen.
Oh no! Most of the people vying for Zariel's position are demons.
Are they?
Yeah.
So is Belle a demon?
Insight. Belle is a devil.
Is he just covering for himself, or is he being honest? I want to know.
No, you don't even have to check. He's being honest. It's less in the like they're gonna take over the Infernal Order, but more if they get that power, they can obviously then through the river Styx invade. But but that will likely set off an entire chain reaction that upends the Blood War. Demons will win the Blood War. Their forces will grow as they have control of 2 entire planes, and then they will assault the celestial gods and probably bring about the end of the universe.
That's pretty nifty.
Yeah. Then we could just run my Grotz campaign.
What was I going to say? Well, either or, right? If we
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
if we have the power to take down Zariel, I think we
Okay.
can also manage to take down Bell.
Potentially, yes. I worry though that Maggie is real crafty.
Yeah.
And most of her easy deals are down the road turn out to not be so easy. So, but honestly, one step at a time, right? We've got some obviously terrible deals to deal with first. Then we can get to the one that might be a trick.
Yeah.
So, if I'm going to fix this, I'm going to have to get down to the surface. So here's what I'm going to need you to do.
Okay.
I'll resurrect your friend. I need you to take out these people who have these contracts on me. There's an let me get their names. There's what's called an orthon.
Mm-hmm.
Orthons are essentially devilish bounty hunters. Don't have any information on him except he seems to be followed around by this gray creature, this large monstrosity. So that might be able to help you hunt him down. And then there's also an Arcanoloth who has been hired by Zariel herself, I believe. And I don't know what the deal is that they've made. I don't know what Zariel is offering. But I do know that I can't deal with him myself. So you got a freebie with your friend here.
Mm-hmm.
No more deals. We have a lot of work to do.
I do have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you able to deal with Orthon and Arcanoloth?
Well, he could theoretically, like if he had help, but he is actually, I'll just say straight up, his stat block is only CR 12.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a powerful wizard, but he's one lone powerful wizard. That doesn't have most of his resources are on the material plane.
Gotcha.
So yeah, he's kind of stuck down here. Not stuck down here in that he can't leave. He
couldn't
can
get
leave whenever
back,
he
but
wants, but
yeah.
he can't.
And
He doesn't have a lot of influence down here.
what would you have us do about the tapestry?
The tapestry, well, my preference would be to let fools be fools. Do the right thing. Don't give her the tapestry. Maybe bury it. That seemed like a good idea. That you had, and you had good times while you were around. Yes. Quite.
Honestly, it only got good pretty recently. I was pretty weak up until now. Jesus God, what have I lived for?
That's the spirit.
And honestly, if you're unwilling to do that, then I'll stop you myself. But let's not talk about that now. Maybe let's figure that out once we actually know where this tapestry is. So let's talk about that. Do you have any leads at all on where this Bleeding Citadel might be?
No.
All I know is that Bell knows its location. And actually, that's about it.
We know that the
Darn shame.
spirit
No,
of Yale.
yeah, no, it's a darn shame. We really don't have any leads.
Do you
Make a
not want me to
deception check.
mention Yale? Out of character.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, if he's already talking about potentially trying to put up a resistance against us, why give him more information than he needs?
It's true. You might not have heard me. Go ahead and make a deception check.
Oh, sorry. Ow. Nice.
You're gonna fucking lie to me now. Really?
Oops.
Clearly, you're all used to playing fast and loose with things down here, but that is not going to help anybody.
Well, so here's the thing, right? We intend to get the tapestry on our own. So why do you need to know the location?
I'm trying to put my information and your information together. If you find out the location of this bleeding citadel and don't tell me, that's your choice. I think that's a foolish choice. I think that choice is short-sighted and will cause a lot more harm than even you intend. As evil
Well, so
as
let's
you
say
may be.
theoretically we know where the bleeding citadel is,
Yeah.
which we don't. We have a lead, but we don't know where it is. We find out, we come back, we tell you where it's at. What happens next? You also know where it is, and then we continue to go out on our own and go and get it? Because that's what I imagine is going to happen next.
I would suggest we go there together. You can take the sword. I take the tapestry. I take it to a faraway plane. My investment here is balance.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more, nothing less. I don't that kind of power is not something that interests me. Plus I'd have to get the other pieces from Maggie, and that is, you've been over there, you've seen that fortress, that would not be an easy task. We separate the pieces of the tapestry, keep them out of devilish and hag hands. We have one extra casualty here, motioning to ecstasy.
Yeah.
Then maybe we somehow finagle our way through this. Manage to put somebody in power to replace Zariel and save Elturel. I mean, I don't even know what we do about Waterdeep then, but like I said, one step at a time.
All right, so 2 questions. One, is this tapestry alone powerful enough for the downfall of Avernus, or does it need to be the entire set?
The entire set. They're
Okay.
useless by themselves.
Cool. Second, is there any way to dispel a hag's curse?
Divine intervention.
All right, that's what I figured.
But
So
most gods aren't keen on helping out entities that are willing to make deals with hags.
Yeah.
Generally considered lost causes. Speaking of, though, this sword, I hope you know, requires somebody of honor and holy zeal. No offense, but none of you quite seem to fit.
Ecstasy takes a
I-
Superman stance.
oh, I was gonna hold up the bag.
That's why we need you to know.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no way the sword would attune to you. You're very powerful, but quite the wrong type of powerful. Are you saying that your friend in the bag fits the bill?
Yeah,
What is he, some kind of paladin or something?
something like that.
Well,
Last time we checked.
then
It could honestly be.
it could be anything. It could be anything. He's gonna come back as a fucking.
He's just like all in rogue gear, and he's just like,
Well,
the haunting still in his eyes, but nimble.
you take care of the Orgon and the Arcanoloth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back to the material plane, get some materials for this ritual. Meet back here. How long do you think it's gonna take you?
Less than 8 days.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I would say 3 days because we need time to get back.
Very well. 3 days. Your friend, I will have your friend feeling better than ever, like he was just born yesterday. So, I guess my final question before we stop for the evening is: so you've got these two people, separate people that you have to take care of, right?
Mhm.
The Orgon and Orthon. Yeah, Orthon.
Yeah,
what they're
Orthon.
called. And
Arcanoloth.
Arcanoloth. Which one are you guys interested in going after first? Arcanoloth is a Yugoloth that is obviously a spellcaster.
Mhm.
The Orthon is literally like basically a fucking predator, like from the movie Predator.
Yeah.
They're fucking awesome. So just for my prep, if you guys have a preference for which one first, that would be helpful. If not, that's okay too. It's not a big deal.
I don't have a preference, but I'm fine like locking in on one that we go to first, just so it's easier for you to prep.
You wanted to fight the spellcaster, Jess?
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool with me.
I'm cool.
Let's
with
go
going
Arcanoloth.
spellcaster then.
Spellcaster first.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks for not asking
you-
about my deal, by the way. Could have been awkward.
Oh yeah, he didn't get to you. What do we got? Oh yeah, about you have to get him resurrected
And then kill him.
and kill him.
Or lose the weapons.
Well, yeah. Wait. How did that work?
Basically, I get the magic weapons. One of them was that +1 dagger that condemns his soul to hell. And the deal was, if I get these weapons, then I have to kill him with the dagger, or else I lose the weapons.
Gotcha. That's right.
So he's,
I
mean,
we'll go with the chaos of finding out the other stuff. He was a little distracted.
Yeah.
Lost that thread.
I want to suggest out of character to the party, the idea of getting the tapestry, taking it to the hag, but before giving it to her, stealing one of her other tapestries.
I was gonna say the steal
Yeah.
part. Yeah.
Because that seems to be the only way everyone wins,
yeah,
besides the hag.
I like that.
That is quite a good idea.
Because then we keep the deal, but she also
Yeah.
doesn't have the power.
And it's in Mordenkainen's interest to remove the tapestry, even if she's already missing one. Missing another one would be helpful
Yeah.
for him anyway. So I think he would help us out in some way.
I was gonna say, in worst case, Lucian would definitely be willing to offer up his own life in place of Ecstasy's if Udo is resurrected.
I don't imagine.
Oh, I know
that's a
exactly what
possibility,
offer
though.
I would give.
Yeah. What'd you say, Gwen?
I don't know if that's like a possibility to like have like stop Ecstasy from dying and have somebody else die in its place.
I
As
mean,
far
I,
as, like the curse goes.
I mean,
you know what
I think it would be difficult to convince her, but I think she could make it happen.
I know something
Yeah.
that you could offer her.
Tell me.
She already asked you for it, I think.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
But okay, yeah, we'll keep taking it as it comes. This adventure is officially off the rails. But that's okay. A lot of the material is like useful, but it's all out of order now. Nothing makes sense. You're all more powerful than you should be, but also way closer to dying than you should be. It's incredible. I'm personally, I'm incredibly happy with where things are going. It's my level of chaos and no good decisions to be made.
I never thought tearing that piece of cloth would end up getting Danny 2 levels, but you're welcome.
That's true. Speaking of, though, you do all. I don't know if I meant to just say this, but you do all. The rest of you level up one.
Wow, level 10.
No.
The rest of you.
I'm actually gonna from here. I'm gonna like sort of count experience because at this point, also the leveling guidelines of the adventure don't fit either. So I'm gonna sort of count experience and do it that way.
Okay.
So Danny, you will be probably like the one level ahead just about, but you do obviously need more experience to level than they do, so there'll be kind of like a rubber band effect at times. But it shouldn't be a problem.
I'm just hyped for level 10. My ability becomes cool.
Yeah. You got a big power spike at 10. I was just looking, not 11.
I get an attack on a seal. If I place a seal and I'm within range, I get a free attack.
Yeah. That's pretty nice, yeah. Especially because obviously it's at advantage.
Okay.
Jess, I forgot to mention this to you. Shoutouts to last week when I offered to attach an acid sprayer to Dante and you said no.
I have no idea. I really truly have no idea what I said, what I agreed to. I really have no idea what was going on.
Well, we are in a place. We will.
I definitely heard nothing about acid.
Ignore that one, Danny. We'll get to that in 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm trying to get on Danny's Twitch so I can get the footage from Storm King's episode 2. But, sorry for interjecting.
For all you kids out there on the stream, looking forward to it.
It will be on YouTube, yes. Have anything else, Sean?
You could just not upload it. That'd be fine too. Fill a little gap in the story.
Sean, your mic again. I don't know what is happening. It's so
it must be
sudden.
something with the cable. I'll have to experiment some.
Alrighty, well,
Yeah.
thank you everybody for watching. We're the D&D Initiative. This has been Descent to Avernus. We'll be back on Tuesday with Storm King's Thunder Prep, and Thursday at 7:30 for Storm King's Thunder itself. Quick shout out to Meowsicles, the Tabaxi Rogue. Thanks for tuning in. So that's my friend. He wanted a quick shout out.
Nice.
And yeah, I think that's about it.
Did your friend see the fight?
No, he jumped in when we were talking to
Damn you, Meowsicles.
Mordenkainen, and
Okay, well that was also pretty intense and cool.
he thought it was really interesting because the things I've ran for them have been very combat oriented. Like I'm trying to force them to learn mechanics.
Yeah.
But it was all role play. So he was like, he was very surprised that you could pick a race that lets you fly. So that was fun. That was the first thing. But yeah.
You don't tell new players about Kenku. You keep it a secret.
Was it Kenku? Good.
No,
good.
it's Eric Cocker.
Oh, it's Eric Cocker.
I was gonna say
played
good
one
because I
too.
said Eric Cocker, so he's not. I threw him off the scent just a little bit.
Good luck. This just has wings.
But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there.
Cool.
Goddamn
See you
penguin.
guys on Tuesday.